This one guy was a millionaire, and he went to bed one day. He was a millionaire, and things were going pretty well. Like for any millionaire, you go to sleep happy.
Hmm.
Woke up the next morning, and he was told, we don't know where your $1,000,000 is. Nobody knows where your $1,000,000 is. Now, at that very moment, that millionaire woke up broke and is now on the verge of being homeless. Now, if a millionaire goes to bed as a millionaire one night and he wakes up homeless, there's going to be one question on that person's mind that's going to be above all questions, and that is, where is my $1,000,000? America wants to know, where is our $3 trillion? It's the same question. It's no different. And if a person, you or me or anybody, had a nest egg of all the money that you've been able to scratch together through your life and so forth, and you got your nest egg, and you go to bed one night, and you're very comfortable because your nest egg is there and everything is in order. And you wake up the next morning and someone was to say, we don't know where your nest egg is, we don't know where your money is, and nobody knows where your money is. The most important question on your mind, above everything that you could possibly think of at that moment, would be, where's my money? And when the millionaire went to bed in his nest egg and he woke up as a pauper, the most important question on his mind, the very most important question, was, where's my $1,000,000? American people want to know, where's my trillions of dollars? It's the exact same question. So it's a large sum, but that's why we're interested in that money.
Yeah. A few weeks ago, I played a video of Max Kaiser. He had a show on BBC for a while. It's called The Oracle, and he had an illustration of he had a black piece of cardboard, and he said, this is the black hole of debt. And he said, here's money going into the black hole of debt. And he said that anybody that Walmart knows how many toasters they sell at between 9 and 9:30 every morning, but nobody knows how much money is going into the black hole of debt. He says this is fraud. He suspects fraud. Are the American people? Are we jumping to conclusions to suspect if there's two sets of books and we have some idea that the second sets of books has $9 trillion on it? Should we suspect fraud, or should we just think that this is, trust these people? They know what they're doing.
Well, I think just like the millionaire that woke up homeless, we have a right to be very interested in, where did the money go? And we have a very good case to at least look, and maybe even if we don't make an assumption of fraud or anything, but we merely say it's time to look. We want to know where all of these trillions went. And the problem is, of course, that nobody is looking for these trillions, and nobody is even allowed to look for these trillions.
Now, who does this money belong to? I mean, whose money is it?
Well, it's an awful lot of money, and part of it is created out of thin air by the Federal Reserve, by buying treasuries and creating the money and extending credit to institutions like Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, things like that. So the money is a collection of many different kinds of money, many different kinds of credit and debt, many kinds of instruments that we don't know what they are, and the money has been used for helping AIG stay away from bankruptcy and those kinds of questions. It's enormous amounts of money. The question and the difficulty that we have here is that nobody knows where the money went, and nobody's looking for the money, and we want to look for the money, but the thing that stands between us and looking for the money is an antiquated law that has one paragraph in there, a very short paragraph, and Ron Paul put together a bill, which we hope becomes law, H.R. 1207. That stands for House of Representatives 1207, which is the name of the bill. It is the Federal Reserve Transparency Act of 2009.
Okay, so I heard the lady say on the tape just a few minutes ago, she said that she does not have jurisdiction to audit the Federal Reserve Bank. I heard her say it. It came right out of her mouth. She said that they basically have the jurisdiction to go in and audit, what seemed to be more or less the furniture and the people, and how that whether or not the people and their payrolls are all okay, but in terms of the work that they actually do, she does not have the jurisdictional authority to look in at that.
That's correct, and that's this law. Dr. Paul wrote this House Bill H.R. 1207. It's only 2 pages long. It's just 2 pages long, and what this does is it simply goes in and clips out one small paragraph. And when it clips the one paragraph out of this flawed and antiquated law, then we have transparency. That's all it takes. All you have to do is clip out a single paragraph from this law, and you will have transparency. We will be able to look. We are prevented from looking. We are prevented from finding where the money went. So as soon as you clip this single paragraph out of the law, then you're allowed to look. And that's the importance of H.R. 1207. It gives us permission to look, and today nobody is looking, and so therefore we don't have any idea, and neither did Mr. Grayson, as you saw, had no idea when he was asking questions, and nobody could answer the questions.
So the how would this paragraph that's going to be clipped out, how did it get in there to begin with? Do you have any idea about the history on that? Or?
I don't know the history on it. I know it is a very short paragraph that can be simply snipped out, and once it's gone, and in fact the way Dr. Paul does is he identifies the paragraph and says instead just put a period there.